The feedback that I can hear from when you're on the phone is you really just need to tone down the friendliness, and like, you can't be the man with a hammer that every single thing looks like a nail. You have to be, like, I know that you're probably used to personal selling and like selling on your personality, but if I could give you any tip from the limited calls that I've heard you making when I walk past your desk, is just to tone it back. Yeah, don't be extremely friendly. When they're telling you things, don't go and expand on what they're telling. I know that's your natural instinct, because that's what most salespeople do, is like they hear one thing and they have got something to talk about on that thing. So they go down the rabbit hole and they just talk about that thing for 5 minutes, right? We're not there to do that. We are there to do a diagnosis. We're not there to be extremely relatable to them in that discovery stage of the phone call. That's not the goal. The goal is just to get the facts. So you just need to be like, dive and probe on getting those things. Like, the biggest piece of advice that I could give to you is the surgeon analogy. You need to apply that more, man. And just don't be as friendly. And I'm not saying you have to be cold or you have to be a dickhead or anything like that. Do your best to get all of the information and all of the facts without putting your spin on it. And you're like, hey, I saw that you recently bought Sabri's book. Are you looking for ways to get new customers? Yes, I am. Awesome. Tell me about what you guys are currently doing to get customers. Or we spend $1 million a month on Facebook. I don't even want to hear you go, whoa, $1 million. None of that. Okay, $1 million, how's that going for you? Or I spend $1 a month. Okay, and how's that going for you? Like, whether it's $1 or it's $1 million a month, do not give any emotion out. Because there's no need to do it. All you're doing is getting the facts. You're going there to get the facts. You're not showing your emotion, you're not showing any cards. And then once you get all of the information, I'm not saying that you want to be a complete douche about it, but that conversation has a very specific outcome that we're trying to get to. We're not calling them up for a little chit chat. We're calling them up to help them solve a problem that they've got. And what these people look to do is they look to have a chat with you, and they look for you to maybe impart some knowledge to them so that they feel like that they have made some progress towards getting their goal, but they haven't. Because the only way that they make that to get to that goal is when a transaction takes place and there's an exchange of value, and we can actually help them. But a lot of people get like that fake dopamine hit if you jump on the call and you're just telling them how you're going to fix everything, or you're showing them 5 different landing pages that are really good. They think in their mind that they're actually seeing progress, and then that limits their motivation to actually do a deal with you, because they feel like that they've got this false sense of progress, but they don't, right? So like, the whole thing is to find out what's going on, what they're doing, and then after you've presented all the facts, the thing isn't go, oh, well, look, this is what you need this funnel, watch this video here, or look at these 16 different landing pages. It's just to look at the facts. Okay, cool. Well, if we have a look at what's going on right now, it sounds like you're not getting enough leads. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Well, I can tell the reason that you're not getting enough leads is because you're not sending any traffic you're not getting enough attention in the marketplace. So the first thing that we need to do is look at getting some eyeballs on exactly what it is that you do, i.e. Facebook or Google, bringing people to you, and then we need to develop you a landing page that has a really high conversion rate so you can make this whole exercise profitable. Awesome. Well, can you tell me about all of these different landing pages and da-da-da-da-da-da? Well, look, the issue really is right now is that you're getting 1 lead per month, and we need to figure out how we can get you 5, 15, or 20 leads per month, right? So I can show you landing pages, but at the end of the day, like, what I'm going to show you is going to be different to what we're going to do for you. And then you just stay on the problem. You stay in it, right? That is it. If you break it down to its first principles, like if you look at anybody's business, there's only 3 reasons why their business isn't going to be growing, essentially, if you're looking at the customer acquisition piece. It's like they're not getting enough traffic, they're not converting that traffic, or they're not closing the leads. That's it. It's not that this website has got a Christmas tree on the front page or any of that kind of stuff, right? It's just boiling it down to its first principles and looking at what is the problem that this business is experiencing, what are the symptoms, and how to help them solve those problems. And that's it. This is a prescription. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Yeah, and then obviously handling all the objections that come up throughout it. So it's obviously good that you've got those fresh leads coming in and you're getting 9 proposals out. Just be really conscious. If you need to listen to the calls, get Dave to pull a recording for you to listen to yourself. You need to listen to yourself over and over and over and over again, right? If you're making 500, 600, 1,000 calls and you're not getting the outcome that you want to, it's definitely in the approach, and we need to look at that approach, yeah? And there's enough guys for you to hear, to listen to, and listening to your calls, and then go, hey, could I listen to one of Brian's calls? What about Andy's calls or Dave's calls? And just listen to them side by side, and you do your own thing, go, okay, this is where it's different. Like, these guys are really cutting straight to the problem right away, but I'm off talking about something else. Do you know what I mean? If that's the case. But like, there's gonna get to a stage with all of you new guys where it's like, if you're not seeing the success that you want to, but you are putting in the calls, it's the approach. So you need to just figure out what that approach is. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click the like button and subscribe. We're dropping a video on YouTube every other day. And if you've got any questions about any of the content that I covered in this video, just basically leave a comment with hashtag #HeySabri in the comment section. And every week we're also trying to go through all those questions and get them answered. So go ahead, click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.